Let's take a look at ARC. We started as a grassroots effort by parents in Washington State over 70 years ago. Our mission is to empower persons with developmental disabilities, to increase their independence and quality of life while offering encouragement and support to their families.
My name is Shane Nagel, and I'm the Executive Director for the Arc of Snohomish County. Families that are able to connect with others going through a similar experience feel less overwhelmed and isolated. They often say we've helped them to accept the challenge, find the joy and victory in overcoming limitations, no matter how great.
I'm Jamie Kuntz, Program Director here at the Arc of Snohomish County. Some of the things that families feel when they first receive a diagnosis often can be just an emotional crisis. Emotions are up and down, suddenly feeling alone. You have no one else to relate with.
My name is Serena Roycroft. I have a 5-year-old who will be 6 in just a couple of weeks, named Alex, with autism spectrum disorder and global developmental delays. When we first got his diagnosis, our feelings and emotions definitely, they call it spectrum, and that's kind of how we felt. It was like, from one day it was, complete denial that they were wrong, we don't know my child, to complete acceptance. Okay, that makes sense, this is why he's doing it, and a lot of sadness, a lot of what I do wrong, how did this happen. It was a hard time.
And then also just that your hopes and dreams just feel shattered, and you feel lost and don't know where to go.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Allen Weisinger.
I'm Kenneth Weisinger.
When we first received the diagnosis for Michael, it was quite scary, and but it was expected. And we received the diagnosis at 22 months that Michael had autism. The barriers that we face with a child with developmental disability is isolation. Staying at home because you're afraid that your child is going to act out in public.
My fears in the future is that he won't make it, that he'll be home with me forever. No mind that's, would be okay, but at the same time, it's not how it's supposed to go.
My name is John Amber Oliver, and I'm the father of James Oliver. As a parent of a child with a disability, my wife and I, of course this is true with all children, but we worry how he will be accepted. We suffer when we see him discriminated against or shut down or not believed. I think those are the big ones for us. You're hurt by the hurts he feels. It's frightening to have to go through the ICU with a little baby and not know what the future holds. The more you talk to other people, the sooner your fears will be allayed, the sooner you can get out and get on with it. And it's going to be a great ride. I say this to new parents, you'll be amazed.
There are over 11 chapters of the ARC in Washington State. Here in Snohomish County, we consider ourselves the hub of resources for individuals that have developmental disabilities. We provide support based on the philosophy of we know and we understand. The Arc of Snohomish County provides opportunities for every member of the family and services for a lifespan through activities both fun and educational. The ARC programs are designed to foster inclusion and self-advocacy among its members with developmental disabilities. The ARC also provides assistance and education to families to promote greater self-reliance and advocacy skills.
My name is Kelly Church, and I work for the Parent Family Coalition here at the Arc of Snohomish County. I'm the Parent Family Coalition Coordinator. We feel it's very important to be able to have self-advocates and parents and family members on various and local boards and committees to be able to have their voices heard on behalf of individuals and their families with developmental disabilities. There's nothing more empowering than having a voice and be able to advocate for yourself or your loved one. We get input from self-advocates and family members with developmental disabilities and try to meet those needs in a variety of ways by holding workshops, bringing in guest speakers, and sending individuals to conferences to raise self-awareness and promote self-awareness.
Hi, I'm James Oliver. My hopes and dreams is I'll eventually get employed in a good job, be able to live my life, fairly, comfortably, a good job, hopefully something easily to be able to get around. I believe maybe something special would be that I think I'm pretty well educated. I got a college degree from Evergreen State College in law and political science. So I think you have to be somewhat articulate to be able to get that degree, to be somewhat smart. I've been an advocate for issues I believe in and issues around people with disabilities. My plans for the future are hopefully getting employed. I'm possibly getting an internship, looking to get an internship at Washington Bar Association.
The Arc of Snohomish County, I'm very grateful, because what it's done for James is they've asked him in here to do this men's group to lead it. It's told him, hey, we need your leadership. You're important. Come on in. He's through the Arc, he's made the connections with the state legislature, and he's been able to advocate for policy changes that it's boosted his self-esteem enormously. Last weekend, we were at an event. A state legislator came up and shook his hand and remembered him. This is incredible for him, and that's thanks to the Arc.
My name's Heather Hill.
My name's Merrick Hill.
My name's Jensen.
And this is Lily.
My hopes and dreams for my children's future are for them to have as much of a normal life as possible and have all the benefits that regular children have and just be healthy and happy.
My hopes and dreams for Alex in the future are that he becomes the most productive, as close to typical as he can be. I think he can be, anything he wants to be.
The Arc of Snohomish County has actually helped us out a lot, especially just recently. I think it's the Living Fund actually assisted us in getting 2 wheelchair ramps for the house.
Yeah, the Arc for me has been really helpful. Once a month, the dads of special needs kids get together for the Fathers Network, and that's helped me out a lot. It's don't feel so isolated. You can sit down for a couple of hours and chat with fellas that can relate to what you're going through. So has helped me immensely.
The Arc has provided us extreme hope and family. It is a family to us. We have developed such strong ties to the community and such good friends that we are now not isolated. But we are so social that I have no time to do anything else but go to events and take my son to activities. And I'm not alone any longer. And it's a wonderful feeling to feel a part of something so amazing and feeling loved and wanted. And you know that when people see you, they're glad to see you. And they're glad to see your son and know him by name and have children who want to play with him. And it's just been amazing to know that we have a future and Mike has a future with the family of the Arc, that they will see him through till adulthood.
And it took me about a year to finally reach out and get help. And I came to the Arc. And I remember sitting in the moms groups the first 2 months and I just sat there and cried. I couldn't even talk to people. And saying my son had autism was heartbreaking. And I was able to find people who understood, people who cared for us. The Arc has changed my life. The Arc has saved me and my family. We're not alone anymore. That's kind of how I feel. I don't feel alone anymore.